Let's talk about Kirkpatrick Level 2, Learning. I have a confession. I don't love this level. Level 2 attempts to use assessments to evaluate if a learner has met the learning objectives. In other words, we're trying to evaluate if someone has gained the knowledge or skills we wanted them to acquire in the training. And to do this, we can use a variety of assessment types. For example, formative, summative, and performance assessments. And there are dozens of ways to use those 3 types of assessments. But what do we do every time? Multiple choice quizzes. We're obsessed with them, and I have to admit that I find them mostly useless. I've never met a business leader whose primary goal was helping their team perform better on multiple choice quizzes. They're a terrible way to measure if someone can do something in the real world. It almost never makes its way back into the instructor's plan for the learner's future development. And since we can't have people not pass training, because that would be embarrassing for the learner and for us, we just give them unlimited quiz attempts. Super effective, right? One more thing, and this last part is a bit of a tangent, but I'm going there anyways. I don't love the name learning for this level. If you studied the word learning, you know that there's a lot to unpack there. Most of us don't even agree on what that word really means, which is why I prefer to call level 2 assessment, because for most people, that's what it actually is. All that being said, I understand why we use multiple choice quizzes so often. They're easy to administer, and other types of evaluation are difficult. They take more time, money, and people than we have available, and a lot of us justifiably conclude that something is better than nothing. So the real question is, what can we do to make level 2 more meaningful? It's actually pretty simple. Whenever possible, measure the actual thing the learner needs to do, preferably in the real world and not in the classroom. And when, not if, you use multiple choice quizzes, write relevant questions with realistic options. And when learners finish those quizzes and tests, use the questions they missed to help you decide what they still need to learn, and tailor your instruction to that performance. Okay, friends, I know you have strong feelings about this one. Let's have a lively but respectful debate in the comments.